started being the entertainer, but she wouldn't do it. Well, I want to thank you guys for coming out tonight. I really appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedules to be here. And I know it's a really busy time of year because school's starting and all that. You know, the worst part about school starting is when your kid comes home from the first day and they have a stack of forms for you to fill out. You know, the ones that say everything's the same as it was last year, and the year before that, and the year before that. Yes, I'm still her mom. That's still her name. Yeah. But it's worse when you have more than one kid, because then you have to fill them out in triplicate, and you feel like you should just be able to write, "Please see older siblings' paper." Everything's the same as older siblings' paper. Heck, call her by her sister's name. She's used to it. But they don't let you do that. But there is good stuff about school starting. The best thing about school starting, it's not what you're thinking. The best thing about school starting is getting to help in class. Hear me out on this, okay? There are definite perks to getting to help in class, and I'll give you an example. A couple years ago, I was helping out in my daughter's class party, and her teacher asked me to go to the teacher's lounge to get the ice cream out of the freezer. Yeah. I can do that. I can go to the teacher's lounge because I'm a grown-up. I don't care how old you are, going to the teacher's lounge is still a rush. My sister, who's a teacher, tells me it's true for them too, because there's no kids in there. But it's definitely true for me. So I went to the teacher's lounge, opened the door, feel like I'm breaking the force field. And I went to, no one else was in there, so then I really felt like a rebel. And I went to the freezer and I got out the ice cream, which, by the way, I always knew they had in there. And as soon as I got the ice cream out and teacher came in, I'm just getting the ice cream out of the freezer. Miss Lee said I could. But it's not all fun and games helping out in class. There is some stress with that. I won't lie to you. Have you ever tried to write in the lines in front of 13 first graders? Mom, I don't think the B's supposed to go over the middle line like that. Yes, dear, thank you. I'm showing you all how not to do it. But that's not as bad as going in there and hearing this. "Oh, good, you're here. Class, Mrs. Cahoon is here to help us today. She's going to be helping us out back there in the math group." Oh, no. I didn't study. Can I get an answer sheet over here, please? Is this going to be on the test? Isn't that the best question ever? Is this going to be on the test? We don't care about learning this unless it's going to be on a test. So can you just tell me that, please? Can you imagine if we used that philosophy in driver's ed? Okay, I'd like you to stop at the red light. Okay, but before I do, can you just tell me, is this going to be on the test? Because otherwise I don't care. But I can actually see how that might be legitimate at the DMV. Have you read that handbook that teenagers are supposed to read to learn how to drive? The one that's supposed to help them pass that written test? Okay, I've read that. I'm not making this up. It says this in that handbook. Red means stop. Green means go. Sweet. I got this test down. Then you go to take that test, and it says, if you're parking uphill on the third Thursday of the month next to the green curb, what was Henry Ford's middle name? So I can see how that question might be legitimate at the DMV. But otherwise, it's a pretty stupid question, honestly. But as humans, we have to deal with that. We have to deal with stupid questions. We all ask them, including me, and we all have to answer them. Questions people don't really expect answers to, but they ask them anyway. I think pregnant women and mothers of new babies get these questions the most. Stupid questions. Okay? And when you're pregnant, it also gives other people permission all of a sudden to touch your stomach. Strangers in the grocery store, in line with you at the post office, in the elevators. Oh, cute, this is the cutest, cute. Cuteness. Thanks. It's my stomach. How come nobody ever does that after I have the baby? The best question I got asked when I was pregnant, more than once, this is my favorite, the best one I got asked, are you sure you're not having twins? You better have them check again. You know, because you're huge. But then the baby's born and you get some great ones there too. Oh, is she a good baby? Well, let me tell you. That music and those boys she brings home, I don't know what we're gonna do with this child. But the best one after the baby's born, you know, sitting there with your new baby, and she's wearing the pink frilly dress you bought when you were 3 months along, wearing one of those bows that's bigger than her face. And all the well-wishers are coming by, and you're feeling so special because you have the cutest baby that was ever born in history ever. And they're all congratulating you, and then you get this one. Aww, so cute. Is it a boy or a girl? Pretty much always dress my boys like this. You got a problem? But there's one place that is the ultimate place for